What's up, guys? I got a little gold accumulated here, so I figured why not try my hand at the arena. I've been pretty bad at it my previous attempts, but I figured what the hell, I'll try it again. I'll record it to kind of log my failures upon the internet. I think I'm gonna go between Garrosh or Anduin here. I like his healing, but Garrosh is pretty awesome. And I tend to favor the priest, so let's go with the warrior. Why not? Ooh, siege engine and frothing berserker. Interesting. That's my friend there. Don't mind us, just total geeks communicating here. I'll talk to her momentarily. Let's get back to this. I think I'm gonna go with the Frothing Berserker, just because it's an earlier card and I don't know what else I'll get. And his attack goes up anyway. It does minion damage, which I'm pretty sure will happen more or less. See, again, I got an early card here, but I got a pretty OP late card. Well, not OP, but Divine Shield is nice. It makes up for the 7/7 health and attack for being an 8 cost. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and build a kind of a rushdown-ish deck. Let's go for a charge here. 4th recharge, can never go wrong. Let's get a silence. I'm not sure if we'll get one later on. And our first weapon, Death's Bite, which is pretty awesome. Do I want a 1-card creature? Yeah, I think I'll get another Destruction added on with the weapons. Abomination. See, his ability goes in hand with the Frothing Berserker. But if he's at 2, he'll pretty much kill him. So I need something like the Ghoul. I think the Ghoul does 1 damage to all creatures when he dies. Or something like Whirlwind. But I can't heal this guy, so he's pretty much useless. Unless I get I forgot the name of it, but it buffs up a damaged creature by like 3/3. But I'm not gonna put all my cards in getting that card. So I think I'm gonna go with the taunt here. Just on the off chance I don't have anything else to play. Yeah, I think we're gonna start getting the big guy. Inner Rage it's pretty handy. It could be used as a destruction or a buff card, really. But I want to be kind of minion oriented. We don't need spell power. Let's get that 1-cost creature in. We don't have secrets, so this layer is useless. We could potentially silence this guy, but we only have 1, so I'm not gonna put much faith on that. But he has a 2-cost. Should I just... I don't want him to be a completely useless card. Target dummy only has 2 health, but he has a 0 cost. And a mech, if we get some GVG cards here. Goblins versus Gnomes. Yeah, let's take him. Stormwind Champion. Gotta always go with him there. Now, do I want card draw or the Fairy Dragon, which is pretty awesome, but he only got 2 health, so he could die pretty easily to other creatures. And I don't have any card draw. So I think I'm gonna have to take the Gnomish Inventor. Just if I'm like falling behind. He can kinda pick me back up. Now, do I want the Warbot, which has an Enrage? It's only 1, but it's a good card for a 1 cost. Or the cool Taskmaster. I can't speak today, so you'll have to forgive me if I stutter or mispronounce something. Again, he can be used to kill off a creature or buff another one. Which I think I'm gonna go for him. I don't tend to go for him too often, but we're gonna be pretty minion oriented. Garrosh Berserker. Could match him up with the Frothing Berserker. Buff up these people. See, this guy's good rather than the shield dummy, even though he costs a 1. But I think I'm gonna go with the charge here. There's some pretty low, well not low, but minions with attack in this range of ability. Let's get a cleave here. We only have 1 weapon, and I don't think that justifies getting that pirate. And naturally, we get rampage when I don't pick the orc that hurts himself. But you know what? I think we're still gonna get this anyway. We don't have too many mechs. What do we have, like 2, 3? And they're all low cost, so he's not gonna be worth it. And this is a pretty low taunt, 1 attack, 4 health, but it is a 3 cost, so I mean, it'll hold up for maybe a turn or 2. But I'm gonna get a buff. We don't have too many of them besides the Taskmaster and the Champion. Yeti. You can't go wrong with the Yeti. But I've never had this weapon. And it does have the potential to go wrong. But here's the thing, do I want a 5-4 for 4 or a 4-5 for 4? I think I'm gonna go for... Oh god, damn it. Are there more costs? Are there more cards that do 4 damage or 5? I think the only one that really does 5 damage is the Druid. Well, and the Mage. If he wants to waste a fireball on it for 6 damage. The Locks can kill this with pretty much a couple cards. You know, I'm gonna go for survivability. And if he doesn't die, we can buff him up with Rampage. Do I want silence or a heal? You know, I already have 1 silence, and although that's probably not enough, I think it's gonna be good enough. So let's get some health in there. Oh, and of course I get another silence. I could have gotten that sand guy. Man, they're just messing with me left and right. Let's get another taunt guy. Knife Juggler's good. I usually like him on Paladin or Shaman. You could use his ability to pretty much trigger him. But I don't know, I get a lot of low cost people. But I'm gonna go for the tanky / destruction guy. Ooh, and we have Undertaker. Do we have a lot of death rattles? Got 1. No. Whenever you summon a minion with death rattle, okay, that doesn't count. We got 2. We got 3 minions with death rattle. Does that justify getting the Undertaker? Or should I just go for more removal? You know what? I think I'm gonna... Yeah, let's get more removal. I don't think that's enough. Although probably more. We'll get more death rattle, so that was kind of silly of me. But yeah, let's get the Harvest Golem. Let's get the Core Hound. Just to get some heavy hitters in there. There's a tank that we missed, but do we want another Warsong Commander? Because these tend to die pretty easily. And they focus it down. As they should. But yeah, we don't have that many high cost cards. Let's go with the tank. And I'll get a Rocketeer for damage / removal. Now this guy's cheaper, but I only have one weapon. So I don't think he's really worth it. Let's go for the Lord of the Arena. 6-5, tends to die pretty easily. He's got 5 health. But, excuse me. For a turn or two at least. Let's go for another tank. These things are always annoying. Another champion. Or do we want Tinker Town? We have a pretty good handful of mechs. I think we're gonna go for him. For that spare part. Here's our chance to get the bird back. But I think we're gonna go for another weapon instead. Just for some... Oh, here's the Blade Master. Do I want to risk him? It'll be a 4-3 for 3. Which isn't too bad. Or should I get the Twilight Drake? On the odds that I play him while he has a big hand. Deathlord is a really good taunt, but his ability is just horrible. But he tends to be really annoying to kill unless they have an instant kill, like the Priest or Rogue Hunter. Hunter have an instant kill? Oh, it's random. But yeah, do I want to risk having him? He's a solid tank. And I only have a handful of them. You know what? I'm gonna roll Deathlord. On the hopes that he doesn't screw me over. So let's see how our first match goes. I was also thinking of doing some Heroes of the Storm videos. I gotta level up all my champions, so that might be fun to record. We'll see. I don't know. It's not definite, written in stone. Just kind of throwing it up there, out there, all around there. Okay, we got a paladin. His little minions are gonna be annoying. Let's get rid of one of these, please. And yeah, the Berserker. We have a lot of low cost cards. I'm pretty sure we'll get somebody we can use. We can kill off one of his minions. I guess that's worth it. This guy will be worth it though, when we summon him out. If he's got a shitload of them.
Bring out your dead.
Undertaker. Now, I really don't want to use him because it's just going to buff him up. So I think we're going to wait to cleave him. I can put up my armor so he can't do that much damage. And he's not going to break my armor unless he summons another person, which I'll just cleave him. Cleave into Cruel Taskmaster to finish off that crocodile. I will take 1 damage here in health. Armor's not gonna quite cut it. But I will be able to armor up next turn.
Reporting for duty. Back to work.
Boom. Why are we getting all of our high cost cards? Oh my god. I literally only have like 5 or 6 high cost cards, and we're managing to get every single one of them. I do not understand. You know what? Let's get this guy out.
We do. No problem.
Get rid of that Twilight Drake and whoever else he summons. It's gonna waste a Hammer of Wrath. Guess to save that Twilight Drake, huh? Next turn, I think we'll throw out the Harvest Golem. I don't want to throw out two big people yet. Unless he doesn't put out anything too threatening. I can also kill it with my weapon. There. Okay, that does change up the story a bit. But here's what we're gonna do. Bam. And then, if he does choose to attack the mech, the snake will die. Phone is ringing there, sorry if you heard it. So far, we're not in too much trouble. I do want to start getting these heavy hitters out though.
Reinforcements requested.
Gonna summon a mech.
Not on my way.
Oh, he's gonna Divine Shield the snake, which doesn't really matter because I get a 2-1. I think we're gonna have to take this hit right here. Just so I got something on the field that he has to deal with. If he doesn't deal with it, we might throw out our taunt next turn. Or the tank.
Are you ready for this?
Power. The egg, which I'm not going to destroy. Yeah, let's get the taunt out here.
The gates are open.
Should we upgrade him? Yeah, let's try and force him to get a removal or silence out. We're gonna buff with the ogre next turn. Here's another taunt. Divine Shield. And a Raptor. Be 3-3, so he'll be 6. And he'll still die. Let's
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
get some creatures out here.
I am ready.
And I think we'll armor up. I'm waiting for the consecration. I know he's got at least one of them with my luck. We didn't get too much AoE, and he's got a weapon of his own. And he's gonna take the ogre. I would have just killed this thing off and used the Divine Shield. It's letting his health get dangerously low. I think I'm gonna summon the tank now. Just so he has to pop his shield with something. Unless he has a silence, of course. Yeah, if he takes the hit head on, or even with a minion, he could sacrifice one of his guys and take another hit to the face. But that is a lot of damage. But naturally he has a heal, so everything is alright. Okay, this isn't looking too good. Shocking, I know. Gonna throw you out. Into you. Kill you off. And buff you up.
Job done.
There we go. All our cards are out. The Hammer of Wrath, yeah.
Reporting for duty.
Think I'll just charge. Yep, he's going for face. Korokron Elite, charge him. Maybe buff up my guy a bit.
For the war chief. For Hellscream.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We don't have enough for lethal. But, I think I'm going to put this guy on. Because he has to kill him. Or maybe just the Rocketeer. Yeah, I think I'll do the Rocketeer anyway. Force him to kind of deal with it. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we'll take him out. What will you do? I should probably start arming up. Because I'm pretty sure he's got more spells than I do. Even though he used a good handful of them already. Take all the time in the world. Another reason why I don't like playing the egg. Unless you have a foolproof way of killing it, I don't get it, because your opponent's not going to kill it unless he has to do AoE to kill off your other creatures. But that's not the case for me, because I don't have any.
I've got a huge man.
Into this locator.
Reporting for duty.
Question is, do I want to swap this guy's attack? Because either way, he's gonna die. Yeah, no, let's leave it. I don't want him surviving at all. And we did just get a heal, so we'll survive for the next couple turns at least if he can't handle this. Music's alright. It does get a little repetitive. I'm pretty sure he's just killing time. There's nothing he can do. He's got to kill this off. And either he sacrifices one of these creatures and kills off the other, which is the smartest thing, because if he uses this and kills that, they all die. But he does get a 4/4, but it'll be too late by then.
Let's move quickly. Strathmore will be purged.
That wasn't too bright.
The victory.
Alrighty. And there's our first match. Went off kind of shaky, but we pulled through. Yeah. That went alright. We didn't get too many of our big hitters, but we got just enough. So I will see you guys next time. Take care.